Begin afresh every morning. Devotional thoughts for women.
Good morning, my dear friends. Today, January 23, 2023, the topic for our devotion is called Pray Before You Go. The scripture reading is taken from Genesis chapter 46, verse 3. So he said, I am God, the God of your father. Do not fear to go down to Egypt, for I will make of you a great nation there. Jacob went down to Egypt to meet up with his son, but he stopped at Beersheba to pray. He was leaving the land where he had prospered and where he was promised to become a great nation. He was to go down to a foreign land, far away and unknown to him. Before making a decision, pray. Do you need to move to a different city? Are you being transferred by your employer? Ask God for His guidance. What era of your life is changing today? Is it your health or that of a loved one? Are you experiencing hormonal changes? Is your economic or spiritual condition changing? Is it your relationship with your spouse? Is it your work? Is it your reputation? God knows your fears just as He knew Jacob's, and He will do for you what He did for Jacob. Don't take another step on your journey. Stop and wait until you hear God say, Do not fear, I will be with you. Jacob stopped at Beersheba, where there was a monument and reminders of his ancestors' faith. There rested the remains of his grandfather Abraham and of his father Isaac. There his grandfather had made a covenant of peace and reconciliation with Abimelech. See Genesis chapter 21, verse 33. There his father had listened to God's voice and moved his flocks 3 times to avoid quarreling with the other herdsmen of the area. There God had said to Isaac, Do not fear. Beersheba was the perfect place to stop and meditate on how good God had guided his ancestors. He had many reasons to be thankful, and he decided to offer his own sacrifice there. The story does not tell us that Jacob was fearful, only that God told him, Do not fear. Whatever your journey, stop and meditate on how God has provided for your life in the past. He has guided you in the past. Write down the marvels that God has done in the past for your family. Take time to contemplate the lives of your heroes in the faith. Remember how God has led you in moments of difficulty and offer an offering of gratitude to God. He who understands the fear that Jacob had not even confessed will understand yours. We have nothing to fear for the future, except as we shall forget the way the Lord has led us and His teachings in our past history.